You to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Everyone knows what happened when I got thrown under the bus, right? Correct? Correct? So, at this time, I had never ever heard of the Hillsborough, you know, and I sent up a tweet out to Tommy Cole, and my promoter, that was meant to have my back, that I trusted my whole career with, I felt like I got abandoned. I felt like, you know, they had my back while I'm winning the fights, the press conferences when I'm saying this and saying that, like, yeah, OD sell the fights. And then when it's time to have my back, it was like, OD's banned from the gym, OD's taken off the show, and, you know, I got treated unfairly, but when it comes to other fighters, you have their back. And, you
Only
know,
the ones I believe.
So you didn't believe I was innocent?
No.
Come on. Listen.
But I will say this: you part of I don't. It wasn't actually in relation. I don't want to go too deep into it. It wasn't always in relation to that, but part of it, I feel like part of what you did and part of what you became was my fault, because we had a plan, as you know, when you came into the office, because you used to come into the office every day, which was, you got to be different. You got to do something different. And if you remember, we chatted and you used to have a laugh. You started dyeing your hair blonde. Then I think you dyed it purple. And then you were doing all this kind of stuff. And that got you the Josh Taylor fight, which at the time was a huge amount of money. I mean, that was probably like 20 times the money that you were making for any other fight at the time. But, you know, I feel like you got a bit carried away with the situation. To be honest with you, since that day, I've never thought about it once. But what I'll say is, you've mentioned it every day, and you continue to do it tonight. But what I will say is this. You got your opinion, I got my opinion. I'm genuinely delighted when you told me tonight, I said, you can go out and you can buy a house, no mortgage. And you said no mortgages, and you said houses. So I'm delighted that you have changed your life through boxing. I will never have a bad word to say about you. Never have a bad word to say about you. And the beauty of life is you're not always going to agree with me. I'm not always going to agree with you. But honestly, I wish you all the best, and I hope you become world champion, and I'll be supporting you all the way.
Come on, OD.
Look at that, look at that. Ohara Davies and Eddie Hearn. Who'd have thought that years ago? O'Hara's just signed for Golden Boy. Eddie's doing his thing, and now they're mates again.
Refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.